So roughly about 13 years ago, younger Ty was obsessed with channels like Freddy W and Corridor Digital. Them two channels is basically what sparked my obsession when it comes to video editing. And it's crazy to think now, all these years later, it's my full-time job. So over the last 13 years, my cats fell. Over these last 13 years, I've been able to get some really cool clients, and now some of them are my friends. So today I'm going to be using them all for views, and they're going to help me edit this video. And basically what I mean by this, I went out and filmed a raw video in the middle of the field with nothing happening, and I'm going to send this video to each and one of them, and they're going to come back with one edit that I have to add to it. So this could be a disaster and a lot of hard work for me. So let's hope it's not. So this is a video I recorded, just me stood in a field. And as you can see, there's nothing in this. It's just me talking here and explaining the video. So I'm going to send this off to the first person, and we're going to see what they want us to do with it. So the first person we're sending this to is my good friend Smitty. As we know, he's a very good editor himself, so I thought it would be the best to start with him. And you can probably see where this is going to go, because he replied with, "I want every single one of your movements to have sound effects." And I just replied, "You're evil. I should have expected that. I am now starting to regret my decision." So the first thing we're going to do for this, we're going to go over to my favorite website for sound effects, soundsnap.com. And we're just going to search hand movements and see if anything comes up. I think that is a bowel movement and not a hand movement. Okay. Oh, these two don't sound bad. That is just me in the mirror with my cock. That is what that sounds like. Oh, these sound good. Let's just copy this, arm movement with fabric. This could be our play here. Okay, these are perfect. Let's go with these. Here are all the sound effects I downloaded. And now I guess we just put it into the timeline and see what I can come up with. I don't want to bore you with this, so I'm just going to do it quickly. You know what? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And they are done. The sound effects are done. I'll give you a little bit of an insight. I'll give you a little teaser. So if you are watching this video, that means you have full creative control of one edit that happens within this scene. That can be as simple as an explosion in the background or changing the background completely. So that is basically the same thing throughout this entire clip. Just hand movements. Yeah, nothing crazy, but I hate you, Smitty. I do hate you for that. All right, our first edit is complete. We are slowly getting somewhere. This clip isn't as boring. So I guess now we just go send it over to the next person and see how successful that goes. Okay, so for the second edit of the video, I thought I would go to my good friend Blarg. I know he has an interesting mind. I think that's fair to say. So I think he'll make us do something interesting. Maybe I'll get cancelled if I ask. Maybe this was a bad idea. He said he wants me to completely randomly place metal pipe falling sound effects, stock images of squirrels located where you please. Let's go back to our trusty old sound snap. Metal pipe falling sound. Boring. 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 We need like a crash of them, you know? I think I like that one. Let's see what that's like. Not a Google search I would think I would be doing today. All right, so these are the squirrel pictures that I found on Google. So let's go in here. He said randomly place. I'll cover my eyes and I'll just do this and I'll stop. So he wants it right here. Now we just got to bring in some pictures of some squirrels. But what I'm going to do for this to make my life a little bit easier, I'm going to replace this with After Effects. Because sometimes I just think like the motion in After Effects is easy to work with. Some people might disagree because After Effects can be a headache. All right, so here we are. So this is where we're going to add squirrels. All right, there's our first squirrel. Nice. Put the squirrel like... We'll do it falling from the sky, actually. So like here. Where's the second squirrel? Nice. Another PNG. 2 for 2. That's pretty good. And then this one, holy shit, he is ugly. And we'll put him like, you know, a little family. Aw, it's like a little squirrel family. Now let's just... make them fall from the sky. How fast would a squirrel fall? And you can fall right there. So let's see what this looks like. Nice. Let's put some motion blur. Maybe I'll add to it. Okay, no. Maybe speed the fall up a little bit. Maybe the velocity isn't enough. Okay, that's better. And maybe we can add like, ooh, now we're thinking. Maybe we can add like, oh, here we go. Yes, perfect. Ooh. Sometimes I just amaze myself. Let's give it a little bit of a blur because the background is not in focus. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, better. And then we'll add a curves onto this. Oh, I'm taking this serious. Oh, this is looking good. And now we have squirrels falling in the background. Perfect. What more can you want from this? I'm noticing how, look, see how the dust goes in front of me? We gotta fix that. So we're gonna duplicate this, drag it up, and then we're just gonna rotoscope me. And After Effects makes that really easy. You just draw around your body, and then you just press play, and it does its own thing. Is it done? Oh, it's done. Did you do a good job? Oh, it did. Nice. That saves me. And the walkout, that saves me so much time. 2 seconds and just talk to myself in the middle of the field. Hopefully there's no one around. Amazing. Thank you, Matt, so much. You really added to this. Any new friends? You know, I expected this video to go in a certain direction, but animating squirrels falling from the sky was not what I expected. Alright, so for the third person, we're picking our boy Suda. I spoke to Suda a few times about editing, so I thought it'd be a good match for this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and send him the video that we already have, and we'll see what he makes us do. Have the hoodie changing color slightly throughout the whole video, so it ends up being a different faded out color at the end. He said he saw someone on TikTok doing this, and nobody noticed it. So let's go ahead and do that. There's gonna be a lot of masking and rotoscoping, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so let's go into After Effects and make this happen. So let's just select the hoodie. Let's see how well it picks up the hoodie. Okay, so far so good. Okay, it's not doing a terrible job, and it might just be enough to get away with it. I'm not trying to sit here for hours, you know, trying to mask all this out. If I was getting paid, I still probably wouldn't do it, actually. It's got my hands in it now, and that's what I don't want. Okay, this is gonna suck. Uh-oh, we have some issues. Oh no, I was on TikTok and it all went wrong. What's going on here? I'm gonna have to do more work. So it's not my best work, but it is also 2 a.m. and I'm bored of doing it. I'd say that's pretty good. It's not the best, but yeah, I'll take it. And all he says he wants it to shift color. So I'm gonna do it a little bit so nobody really notices it. Go for like a nice blue like that. All right, I'd say we're done with this edit. I guess we can move on to edit number 4. This video is taking so long to record. It is now 2 a.m. and I've just finished the third edit. I'm gonna pick up on this tomorrow. It's the next day, give or take. It's actually a week and a half later, but I, you know, just got around to doing it. I had an obsession with Valorant for a few days, so we'll just gloss over that. If I remember right, the last thing we did was change the color of the hoodie slowly throughout it, and this is what we have. It only changes a little bit, so hopefully it's subtle enough to where nobody picks up on it. All right, so for the 4th edit, we're gonna go over to Ash. I know he'll give us something interesting, so we'll send him the video. Give me an edit to do on this bitch. Why is everyone giving me hard edits? Alright, it's a 20-second round in COD Zombies and you got a horde right behind you. Alright, right click, into After Effects we go again. Alright, first thing we gotta do is cut me out. So that means more waiting and doing nothing. And now we wait. Again, if people ever wonder what editing is like, basically this, you just sit here and wait for your computer to do stuff. Alright, I guess while this is doing its thing, we can go find some zombies. Wait. Oh, they actually have zombies. Oh, this makes this a lot easier. Wait, Ash message. What do you say? Put the round starting sound. Okay, that's all I ask. I love you. Good luck. Fuck you. I'm blocking you after this. Okay, so after all that waiting around, this is what we have. Just me fully cut out from the background, which is good because that means now we can place stuff behind me if I have to. I really hope I have to because that would have been a waste of time otherwise. Okay, so here we have all the zombies that I downloaded. So let's see which one I want to start with. Okay, let's start with this one because I think my plan, hopefully, is first of all to make him smaller. And because his video isn't long enough, I'm going to duplicate it, drag that to the end of this, and then right click, time, and then we'll reverse this layer. So hopefully, yeah, it's smooth. So he'll just stand there and do his same thing over and over. And now we'll just keep duplicating these until it's the length of the actual video. So now we have this zombie in the background for this entire clip. So now we'll select all of these, recompose, name this zombie 1. And now he is just in his own little world back there. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now we'll just add some curves over onto his layer 2, make him match the scene. It blends in good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And there is our first zombie. So now I have to repeat this and make a horde of it. And because I'm going to repeat everything I've just done, I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Some editing magic, just like this. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I kind of got bored of doing zombies. I'm not going to lie. So my idea was to maybe keep Ash happy. Is it really a zombie scene if there's no burning cars in the background? Then I also downloaded some atmosphere fog, which could be good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. What about if we just made that blend in a little bit more? Yeah, like just... Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with that. You know, it's not a horde, but it's zombies. And that's all he said. In my head, anyway. Hypothetically, what does it look like if we add some color grading to this already? I know we shouldn't do it at this point, but in my head, this is too bright for zombies. Yes, I could make my own preset right now, but again, if you haven't guessed already, the theme of this video is to be as lazy as possible. And that is what we're gonna do. Is it really a zombie movie if you don't add some black bars to it? Oh, wait. Before we do this, he said he wants to add the round starts. Zombies, round starts. My PC is dying. We'll drag this little sound into here. So if you are watching this video, that means you have full creative control of... I want to add some atmosphere music to this. It just feels empty now. Now we have zombies in there. Oh, I think that's the one. I like that. All right, we'll render this bad boy out and we'll go on to the final one. This is probably going to take centuries and potentially a computer explosion to render. So I'm just going to stop recording and wait for this to happen. So I was right. It did take a very long time to render. Hence why I'm wearing new clothes, because it is a different day. I've actually recorded this video over numerous days now. So hopefully this is the final day. For the last edit, I've recruited my friend Tuxy. So he is going to be picking the final edit for this video. So let's send him the clip and we'll go from there. And hopefully it's not difficult and time consuming. All right, I sent him the video. I said, hey, Sexy, can you give me the final edit for this video? And he just replied, add subtitles for me. Which, if I'm being honest, is now very easy because Adobe have released a new thing where it basically does it for you. So I'm going to use that and teach you how to use it. If you want to go over to your workspaces and then go over to captions and graphics, that is going to change everything. And then over here, it says transcribe sequence. So you click that, it'll give you a little pop-up and then you can pick which track you want it to pick from. So for us, it's audio track 1. We press transcribe and let it do its thing. You know, editing is going to be a thing of the past soon because Adobe Premiere is literally going to do everything for you. Please don't. I still want to get paid. And just like that, I kid you not, 5 seconds, it has everything here. So now it's got everything done. You press create captions right here. So now you have this new window where you can change all your different settings. So like you can pick which format you want it, which style you want it. But also you can pick the maximum length in characters and all that. Then you click create. And then over here, it says creating captions. And just like that, they all pop up on the top of your timeline in its own new track. And now this is where you can go in and change all the spelling mistakes, because I'm sure there's a few if you like mumble like I do. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go through this, change all the spelling mistakes and clean it up a little bit. And I'll see you back here in maybe 2 minutes. Okay, and just like that, they actually did a really good job. I'm really surprised. And if you highlight everything in here, you can go over to the right and just change it to how you want it and style it to your normal subtitles. So over here, I'll just change it to my normal font. I'll change the position a little bit. I'll bring it up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe like add a little stroke to it too. Yeah, and that basically looks like my subtitles from my videos. And just like that, we are done. 5 edits complete over the span of maybe 2 weeks filming this video. It was very painful. Now the moment you've all been waiting for, watching this entire video in its full glory. Before I play this, I just want to say, lower your expectations. It's not the best, but this video was a pain to film and I'm just glad it's over. So without further ado, I will show you what we have created. So if you are watching this video, that means you have full creative control of one edit that happens with it in this scene. That can be as simple as an explosion in the background or changing the background completely, which would be nice as I'm in the middle of a field and it is freezing. This is to test my editing and my entire career over the last 8 years, so I'm leaving it down to you guys to come up with something creative for me to try and attempt in this video. And try not to make it too hard because I don't want to embarrass myself, which is probably going to happen anyway. So I'm probably just going to stand here for the next few seconds and just talk to myself in the middle of the field. Hopefully there's no one around, whilst you come up with whatever you want to do. I'm glad this is not in a public environment or I'd be very embarrassed. I'm just gonna leave. And that is it. That is the end of this video. If you want to see me do more stuff like this in the future, maybe I can get some editors to edit some stuff, leave a like on the video and I'll definitely get that planned. So if you like the content you saw today, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and I really want to put a YouTube plaque in my office. That is the ultimate goal here. Thank you to all my friends that helped me out with this video. I really appreciate it. I'll link them all down below. And with all that being said, I'll see you in the next video.